Hey guys, it's Sin Queen, and today I am back in Magnolia Promenade doing another renovation for my save file. I feel like I'm just kind of banging these out one after another. It's not just because I want to get this over with or anything. I actually am enjoying building in Magnolia Promenade, but I'm really excited to move on to Windenburg. I have some fun ideas for townies, and I've got a whole Pinterest board full of Tudor style homes and cottages, and I'm really excited to start building on those. So I guess I kind of am trying to get through this as quickly as possible so I can move on to Windenburg and start building these homes, because I've been looking forward to it for such a long time. But also these renovations just don't take that long. They're a little bit faster than building from the ground up. So far I have done Patty Wax Emporium, the Roadstead Reno, which I am calling a furniture store basically. And now we're on to Jf&S Clothing. I think that's what it's called. Clothiers? I can't quite read that. On my screen it's really small, but the name is up there. But I changed it to Jf&S Boutique because I am turning this into a wedding boutique. I have always wanted to do this. I don't know why. I mean, it's not like we have a lot of good items in the game for weddings. In fact, we are seriously lacking in that department. We don't have many dresses at all. Most of the time when my Sims get married, they are wearing CC because that's all I can find for wedding dresses. We don't have very many in the game. We don't have a lot of wedding items. We have like 4 wedding arches, but really not much. Not a lot of wedding interactions. It's just really lacking. I would love to see a wedding pack. Not a kit. A kit won't be enough. I want like a full wedding pack. Like a stuff pack would be really good. But yeah, I don't think it's ever going to happen at this point, but weddings are such a big part of life and such a big part of the game, or at least they should be, and they're just, I don't know, it's seriously lacking. Just like babies. Weddings and babies are half the reason that some of us play these games, because we like getting our Sims married, we like having babies, and those are the things that are lacking. So it's really frustrating. But anyway, on to the build. I did what I could. So this is more than just a boutique. It's kind of where your Sim would come if they wanted to plan their entire wedding. So there are lots of, this is not that realistic for the game. Realistic for real life, but not so much in the game. Your Sims would not need to come here to get anything. You can buy everything in the catalog. And your Sim could come here and look at the mannequins and buy dresses that are on the mannequins. So this is more for gameplay and story than anything else, not so much realism, because realistically you can grab a dress from Create a Sim and just throw it on your Sim and you're good to go. You can buy a wedding arch and flowers from the build catalog. You wouldn't really need to come here, but that's kind of how it is for most retail lots. You don't need to go to the retail lots to buy those things. They're in the build catalog. Mostly retail lots are for your Sims to sell, not so much to buy. I would never have my Sim go to a retail lot to go shopping. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But I would, however, run a retail store. So this is more if your Sim wants to run a wedding boutique, not so much if your Sim wants to come shopping here, if that makes any sense. It's a bit of a weird build, but I've always wanted to do this, so I decided to go ahead and do it. This is definitely inspired by actually I've been in 2 bridal boutiques. One was David's Bridal. I went there when I was looking for a wedding dress, and it was like somebody had written down my personal nightmare and then turned it into a store and then charged me money to go there. David's Bridal was the worst experience I've ever had, and I would never go back. It was really busy, and they make you just change in front of people. It's just terrible. It's an absolute nightmare. But the other place where I actually bought my wedding dress was really nice, super fancy. It had these comfy loungers for people to sit while you try on your dress, and then little platforms so you can step up and show off your dress. Everyone sees that in those shows like Say Yes to the Dress and things like that, but I did see it in this wedding boutique that I got my dress at, and so I pulled a lot of inspiration from that. And here I'm just building a little bathroom area as well. I feel like every retail lot should probably have a washroom for the customers. But yeah, so there's going to be one area that's mostly just wedding dresses. I also have a couple of male mannequins, so I'll put tuxedos on them. I was going to put bathroom stalls, but I decided to just put in a toilet because it's a pretty small bathroom. There wasn't enough room for the stalls. But that's pretty much it for the washroom. So this build is interesting because the whole upstairs is open. Not all of it, but it does have like an open concept upstairs with the big balcony that kind of wraps around, which made it nice for the bottom floor, like to look up. It's fancy, it's elegant, it's nice, but once you're up there, I wasn't sure what to do with the space. So I thought that was a bit of a struggle. I think I put in like a table or a desk and a chair for maybe like a wedding planner consult kind of thing. Like maybe a wedding planner works here and you can go upstairs and talk with them. I also put like a couple of like stacks of clothing that you can buy. There's a couple of stylist stations too if your sim wants to like get ready for their wedding day here or something like that. And then I did put a bunch of wedding arches upstairs as well, and I have like a couple of the same in different colors just for some variety. And then downstairs in the corner I also put like a floral sort of area. I just put like tons of flowers that I think would be good for weddings, and your sims can buy those. And I just love weddings so much, and we don't get a chance to really play with weddings that much in the game. I mean, you can try, but they're not that fun. They're really boring. Even for someone like me who loves weddings, I can't find things to do at these weddings that we have for our sims, so I am disappointed by that. But here I'm putting a whole bunch of like different bouquets and things that you can have for your wedding. I think it just looks nice. Yeah, this build is it's a bit silly because I don't know, it's not, I keep saying it's not realistic for the game, but it really isn't. So it's a bit silly. I just wanted to have fun with this one though. And that's kind of how I felt about Magnolia Promenade. To be honest, going into this, I was not really looking forward to building here. And then once I started, I actually really enjoyed it. I did the toy store, which was really fun because there was an apartment upstairs. So I had more fun renovating the apartment. And then I did the Roadstead Reno, which I loved. That furniture store was really fun to build. I had fun building like little showrooms and just being creative with that build. It was good. And then the other build that I have I'm done Magnolia Promenade now. This may have been the third build I did, but as of right now, when I'm recording this, I am done with this world. So the one lot is actually empty. So that was really intimidating. I didn't know what to do with it, but I ended up building my dream bakery, and I'm really excited for you guys to see that. I think it turned out really good for my first like ground up community lot. I usually renovate, I never build them, and I was really freaked out by it. I wasn't expecting a lot from myself, but I think it turned out really good. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet. I think I'm going to call it my dream bakery because I am a baker. I make cakes and cupcakes for a living, and I have my own business. So I had a lot of fun getting to create what would be my own dream bakery. And I've always wanted to do that in The Sims anyway, so I finally got to do that, and it's for my save file. So I hope you guys are gonna like that one as well. I'm excited for it to come out. I've got a lot of builds coming up on the channel, so more builds and Let's Plays actually, but that's just kind of all I have time for at the moment. But hopefully that one will be out in a few days. There is a chance that I'll have like 3 builds in a row, and it's gonna seem like overkill, but it's the only content that I'm able to post right now, so it'll just have to be enough. So for upstairs, we're almost done here. I'm just putting in a couple of stylist stations. I wasn't sure what else to put here. Like I said, it was a struggle to find wedding items because we don't have that many, but I just tried to, I don't know, make this whole thing wedding themed. Even if you can't buy everything, like I don't think your sim could buy a stylist station, but I thought it'd be nice to have one. And that is pretty much it for this build. You guys can download this on the gallery. My origin ID is SimQueen1992. If you guys enjoy this renovation, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.